What's up everybody, Tony here with High Tech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at a whole bunch of different screen protectors for the brand new Galaxy Z Fold 4. Now I will be putting links in the description for all these screen protectors in case you guys want to pick them up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews to you guys. I will also be using timestamps because this is going to be a lengthy video, but stick with me because I guarantee you're going to find at least one screen protector here that you're going to absolutely love. All I ask is that you show me that you care that I'm doing this for you by hitting the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. So grab your snacks, sit back and relax and enjoy the video. So before we begin, I just want to let you know before every installation, I will be cleaning off the screen with the alcohol wipe and then drying it properly so I don't have to show you that every single time. Alright, here we have a screen protector by Supershieldz. This screen protector is going to go onto the main screen here. So the first thing you're going to do is to peel off the number 1 here. This is going to help the screen protector stick down on the screen. We're going to put this into place. So then we're just going to push down the screen protector here so it adheres, so it sticks into place. So the next thing we're going to do, pull back the flap for number 2. We're going to use our squeegee behind here and just kind of push out the plastic and the screen protector just like that. Try to remove any bubbles. Okay, now we're going to turn it around. We're going to pick up this last piece here, put our squeegee behind, and do the same thing for this piece. Just kind of push out and over our screen. Push out any bubbles you might see. And then once you've gotten all the bubbles out, just remove number 4. Very carefully, make sure you don't take the screen protector with it. The screen protector did not want to come off, so I had to kind of help it with another corner, and it made all these little streaks in it. It looks pretty horrible, but that's what I was dealing with. So it feels pretty nice, but as far as all these markings in here, I definitely do not like that. It comes in an installation packet with a squeegee. You get 4 screen protectors, 2 for the outside and 2 for the inside screen. So let's go ahead and install the screen protector on the outer screen here. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and peel off step number 1 first. We're going to line it up with the screen the best we can. Once it's in place, you're going to go ahead and push down on this piece right here so it adheres all over the screen. We're going to take our squeegee. We're going to put it behind the tab here. We're going to lift up and lift back and have that go over the screen just like that. Turn it around, do the same thing for this side. Go ahead and lift up on the screen. Push the squeegee forward just like that. Then get out any bubbles you might see. And then once that's done, just carefully peel up the number 4. Make sure you don't pick off the screen protector with it. And then kind of smooth out any bubbles very gently you might see. And then smooth it out with your thumb. So not too bad. There is this line in the middle of the screen, which kind of bothers me. Feels pretty nice. Feels kind of just like the glass. It's nice and smooth, easy to clean off. But the line in the middle really bothers me, along with all the lines that happen with this inner portion here. So sorry to say, as much as I like the way that it feels, I don't like the way that it came out. And that line in the middle there, it looks bad. So I'd probably tell you to stay away from Supershieldz screen protectors. All right, and here we have Samsung's front protection film. So here we get our little installation packet, 2 screen protectors, and a little installation guide. All right, so the first thing you want to do is to open up your phone just like that. It doesn't come with anything to clean off your screen, so I'd probably get some alcohol and then clean it off with a wipe. Next thing they want you to do is to take off these little sticky pieces on the guide. And we're going to press that against our phone the best that you can here. Just like that. Okay, once that's done, you're going to go ahead and take your screen protector. You're going to peel off the part that says remove part 1. Just like that. Then we're going to put in these little slots over into the guide here. Make sure the screen protector doesn't touch the screen yet. So just press that in place. And then we're going to hold on to this tab. Then we're going to put this in place where we need it on the phone. Once you have it lined up where you need it, just take the squeegee and press it in the middle so it adheres all in the middle of this piece here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pull back on the little tab here, put the squeegee in the middle just like this. Make sure that that goes up and over the screen and just push out. Get out any bubbles. Then we're going to turn it around and do the same thing for this side. We're going to lift up on the little piece just so it clears the guide. We're going to take our guide off. Then you take your squeegee, put it behind the line here, lift back on this so the blue piece goes up and over your screen, and then just push out forward. And then once that's done, we're going to lift up very carefully on 2. Make sure it doesn't take your screen protector with it. And then get out any lines that you might see. Not bad at all. Came out pretty good. Feels nice and smooth too. The only thing I see are these 2 faint lines in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. 2 faint little lines right there and right there from the middle of the screen. It's not horrible. They're very faint, so it doesn't bother me too much. I don't see any bubbles. Alignment was perfect. And it looks crystal clear. Feels very nice. Touch, very smooth, responsive. So for a film screen protector, the Samsung screen protector is really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to give this one a thumbs up. And also has a little cutout for your camera. Excellent. It takes up most of the screen here. So let's see what happens when I put on a case. Kind of clips over that. And it looks perfectly fine. Very nice. So it just sits over the screen protector. As far as fingerprints goes, it does seem to collect some fingerprints. If you guys can see that. But they easily wipe away without any effort. Very nice. And for what it's worth, it doesn't come off very easy either. I'm having one heck of a time trying to peel this up. So that's good because it's not going to just peel up from your phone. Very nice screen protector. Feels nice and smooth, kind of like the glass, and it works well with cases. I'm definitely going to give this one a thumbs up. All right, and here we have UniqueMe. It comes with 3 rear camera protectors, an installation packet, an installation guide, and 2 tempered glass screen protectors. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take our guide. It doesn't matter which way you put it on your phone. Just kind of sits there just like that. And then we're going to take our screen protector. We're going to peel off the underside protective film. Don't touch the underside after you peeled it off. Then we're just going to kind of rest it in place here over our guide. And then just run your finger down the middle. And it should adhere everywhere to the screen. And then you can very carefully lift up your guide. Looks pretty nice. I don't see any bubbles. Feels just like glass. It's got the little cutout for your selfie camera. Let's go ahead and put on the front part of a case and we'll see how that works. Seems to fit perfect. Perfect. Comes right up to the edge of the case. There is a little lifting on the edge here that you can kind of push down and it goes down. That looks pretty good. Very nice. It's nice and smooth. I am pretty impressed. So now we're going to go ahead and do a scratch test and see how hard the screen protector is. Okay, so we're going to start off with a level 6 hardness because that's what usual tempered glass screen protectors can withstand. So again, we're going to start there. I do see very light scratches, so because of that, we're going to go down to a level 5. Don't see any scratches there. And then we'll go on to a level 7. So as you can see, there were scratches at the level 6, none at the level 5, and pretty much the same as a 6 on the 7. Here you can see, just a little darker on the 7. So I'm definitely going to give this one a thumbs up. Then here we have UniqueMe's privacy screen protector. So this one comes with 2 rear camera screen protectors, 2 privacy front screen protectors, your installation guide, your squeegee, and your installation packet. I'm not going to install the rear camera screen protectors because they're not the best. so I wouldn't recommend probably using these. So again, we're going to take our guide. It doesn't matter which way you put it on, just kind of rest it on top. We're going to take our screen protector. We're going to peel off the bottom protector and make sure you don't touch the underside. Then we're just going to kind of let it fall right into the guide here. And then again, just run your finger down the middle and it should adhere to the whole screen. It's hard to see because of the privacy, but there is a small bubble that we can just push out. If you need to, you can use your squeegee. Very nice installation, just like the clear screen protector. This one works just as well. And there you go, no bubbles, nothing. Flawless installation, very nice. We'll go ahead and turn it on. Now it does dull the screen down. As you can see, it's not nearly as bright as it was without the screen protector, but if we turn it to the side, you can't see the screen anymore. And that's pretty cool. Touch feels just like glass. Beautiful, nice and smooth. Works perfect. Let's go ahead and put on a case cover. Seems to work perfectly fine with the case on it. Very nice, comes right up to the edges. I don't see any lifting. So as you can see, there is some forgiveness, but it uses the guide to install it. There is a gap around the whole screen, specifically for cases, and as you saw, it worked pretty good. So now let's move on to the scratch protection. So I'm going to start off with a level 5. Then we'll move on to a 6. And then finally a 7. So I don't see at the level 5. I do see very faint at the level 6 and deeper at a level 7. So that's pretty much on par with all the other screen protectors. So not bad. If you want a privacy screen protector, this one should work pretty good even with cases. I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And then here we have Orzero's tempered glass screen protector. So you get 2 installation packets and 2 screen protectors. So what I would tell you with this installation, because there's no guide, if you do have a case that you're going to use with your phone and you're going to use with this tempered glass screen protector, I would tell you to put your case on first and line it up with the screen protector. So I'm going to go ahead and put my cover on, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some guide stickers on the screen protector so it makes it a little easier to line up. So it's going to end up looking just like that. We'll go ahead and peel off the underside protector, and then we'll use our guides to kind of guide it down. And just press one end down with your thumb and then run your finger up the middle, and it should adhere to the whole phone. Take our guide stickers off. Then if you have a credit card or something, a squeegee, kind of use that to get all the bubbles out. So that seemed to have worked just fine, and it's also case friendly because it doesn't come right up to the edge of the case. So it's perfectly lined up with the case that I'm using. Looks like I got a couple pieces of lint under the screen, but it's not the screen protector's fault. So that looks pretty nice. And I have my case on here, and as you can see, it doesn't come right up to the edge, so you don't have to worry about it peeling up. Feels just fine. It does cover your selfie cam. Touch feels just like glass. It's nice and smooth, very clear. So now we'll go ahead and test out the fingerprints rejection. It does pick up some fingerprints, but they're easily wiped away with minimal effort. And as you can see, there aren't any bubbles. Pretty nice. So if you want a case-friendly screen protector that's tempered glass, this one will do the job. So let's go ahead and test out the scratch resistance. Go ahead and start off with a level 5. We'll move on to a level 6. And then a level 7. Whoa. Already starting to chip. Don't see any scratches at level 5. I do see deeper at the 6 and chips, like real deep grooves at level 7. It's not as good as some of the other ones, but as far as its case friendliness and installation, not too bad. So there are better scratch resistant screen protectors, but this one isn't that bad, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Next up, we have a glass screen protector made by GLAStR. You get a couple installation wipes. You get a couple wipes and a couple screen protectors. So I'm going to give you the same advice as I did with the other screen protector. If you have a case, install it, and then we'll install the glass screen protector inside of the case to make sure that everything fits properly. So I have my case installed. I'm going to take off the protective layer underneath, and I'm just going to lay it inside of my case here. And I'm going to place the screen protector down the best that I can, and then just run your finger down the middle again till it adheres to the whole screen. So not too bad. I do like the fact that it has a cutout for your camera, and it doesn't come all the way up to the edge of the phone. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my case on because it didn't fit the first time. So as you can see, it's not perfectly cut out for this case because it is a little longer. It's not as wide, but it's a little longer. So this is not going to work with a case. As you can see, it's starting to peel up on the bottom and the top. So I'm going to take my case off. So that's a downer. If you're going to be using a case, this screen protector might not work with it. It does feel just like glass. It's very clear, just like the glass that was on your phone. Touch works perfectly fine. No issues there. It does pick up fingerprints, but again, you should just be able to easily wipe those away with minimal effort, like I did. There's no bubbles. Looks pretty nice. So go ahead and move on to the scratch test. Start off with a level 5. Move on to a 6. And then a 7. So I don't see any scratches at the level 5. Very light at a level 6 and a little deeper at a level 7. That's too bad that this does not work with my case, and there's a good chance it probably won't work with yours either. So it's got pretty good scratch protection. Installation was fairly easy, but the fact that it doesn't work with the case is kind of a bummer to me. So if you're going to be using a case, I would not get this, but if you're not going to be using a case, which most of you would probably not be doing, you're going to have trouble. So because it doesn't work well with cases, I would definitely give this one a thumbs down. All right, next up we have the Zagg Fusion Echo. So it comes with one screen protector, an installation guide, and your installation tools. So this is not a tempered glass screen protector, it's just a film. So what you want to do is you want to take your phone and put it inside the guide, just like this. Okay, so what you want to do for this is there's a number 1 on the underside. We want to peel that off and not touch the underside of the screen after you do so. We're going to go ahead and line up these little holes with the holes in the guide. It only goes one way, which the camera goes up top. So just put the holes in the guide, just like this. Then what you want to do is put your squeegee behind the middle line here, and we're going to peel up number 2 just like this, and then make sure the plastic piece goes up and over your guide, and lift it up a little bit, and then just push out just like that. Then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Go ahead and lift up on 3, peel back, and then push forward with the guide, and then just kind of help it along once it gets to the end here. Once that's done, we're going to peel up on number 4 very carefully. Make sure it doesn't peel up the screen protector as well. And then we can pop out our phone. Not a bad install. There is a very faint line in the middle there. It's not horrible. If you're looking dead on, you don't even see it. The only time you see it is if you hold it in the light. Super faint, really not a huge deal, but it looks like it covers pretty much most of the screen. Feels very smooth, super smooth, like maybe even smoother than the glass. Very nice, nice and clear. Everything's working good. Fingerprints, wow. It picks up fingerprints really bad. Like, look at all those fingerprints. That is unfortunate. You have to put a little bit of effort to see all the smudges, even though I kind of tried to wipe them. So it's not the easiest to wipe away. I mean, you can still see my fingerprint smudges. Yeah, I mean, it picks up fingerprints really well. That's a downer. It feels great. I love the way that it feels. But the fingerprints, you really gotta work to get those away unless you use some sort of alcohol wipe. And then they go away really easy. But if you just need to wipe them off in your shirt, they might just end up smudges. So let's go ahead and put a case on. We'll see what happens there. Beautiful. Fits nicely underneath the case. And I love the screen. It's just, it smudges like crazy. I don't know, I'm on the fence. I mean, installation was flawless. Touch, really nice and smooth. Fits nice underneath the case. But the fingerprints, it's ridiculous. So I mean, if we're purely just going off of the screen protector as far as the installation goes, how it feels, how it works, I would definitely give this one a thumbs up. But if you care about those fingerprints, I definitely wouldn't get this screen protector. It is a really nice screen protector. There's more pros than the one con, so I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. All right, here we have screen guard. You have our squeegee, an installation mat. We get one screen protector for the outside and one screen protector for the inside, and an installation packet. Okay, so what you want to do here is just take your screen protector, then we're going to put it on the phone the best we can, and when we have it in the place we want it, we're going to run our finger down the center of the screen line here. Then we're going to take our squeegee and we're going to put it behind the line here. We're going to lift up on one, make sure the green line goes up and over your phone, and then just squeegee that out, just like that. Do the same thing for the other side, put it behind the line here, lift up on two, make sure the green line goes up and over your screen and just push out. Then we're going to very carefully lift up on two, make sure it doesn't take the screen protector with it. This is a more grippy screen protector. As you can see, when I tried to wipe it off, it took away some of the dust and everything off of this little cloth, which is not good, but it definitely does cover the whole screen here. Touch working perfectly fine. No issues there. We'll go ahead and try our case cover. The screen protector sits perfectly fine underneath the case. There's no lifting, no bubbles. Installation was fairly easy. Not too bad. As far as fingerprints goes, it does pick up some fingerprints, and when we try to wipe them off, they come off very easily. So no issues there. So let's move on to the inner screen. All right, so for this screen protector, we're going to pretty much do the same exact thing. We're just going to lay it on the screen, and then we'll run our finger down the green line here when we have it perfectly aligned. So I think that's pretty good. So now we're going to take our squeegee, we're going to put it behind this line here again, make sure it's in the center of your screen. We're going to lift up on one, make sure the green line goes up and over, just like that. We'll turn this around and do the same thing for the other side. Put the squeegee behind the line here, lift up on two, make sure the green line goes up and over. Squeegee out any bubbles you might see. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to very carefully again lift up on two. Make sure the screen protector doesn't come with it. And there we go. Very nice indeed. It does pick up some fingerprints. Let's see if we can wipe those away. Yep, wipes away very easily. Very nice. See the screen. Very nice. Very clear. It is a little more resistive. It doesn't feel exactly like glass, but it's still smooth. I don't see any lifting, any creases. Whoa, look at that from the mat. Jeez. Those take a little bit more to wipe away, but wow. I just go ahead and use the alcohol wipe. Much easier. Looks pretty much just like the protector that's inside that comes with the phone itself. Not bad at all. I mean, besides the fingerprints, it's case friendly. It sits nice underneath the case. The inside looks great. No creases, no bubbles. I can't really complain. So I'm definitely going to give this screen protector a thumbs up. All right, next up we have Spigen's GLAStR Easy Fit. So you get one screen protector, one screen protector for your hinge, an installation packet, and a squeegee. This is a tempered glass screen protector for the outside of your phone. All right, so all you need to do is get your screen protector. We're going to peel off the under protector of the screen protector and just make sure you don't touch the underside after you peel it off. Then we're going to go ahead and put the screen protector guide down on our screen. Make sure the top is going towards the camera. And just press it down to make sure that it's on there really good. And then run your finger down the middle here, just like this. And wait 30 seconds. Then we need to remove the sticker here, pushing down on the guide just to make sure that everything stays down. Just gonna work it back and forth, just like that. And then we're gonna very carefully lift up on the guide. If you see bubbles, just take your squeegee and kind of work out any bubbles you might see. There is a little bubble here. There's also a top screen protector protecting your glass as well. So just take your squeegee and try to work that out. Perfect, no problems there. Then once all the bubbles are gone, just very carefully lift up on this protector. And there is your screen. Perfect install, no bubbles, and it looks to be case friendly. We're going to check on that. Feels nice and smooth. It does cover your selfie cam. Crystal clear. Touch very nice and smooth. Working beautifully. It does pick up some fingerprints, but those can be wiped away with minimal effort. Not bad at all. Okay, let's go ahead and put on our case. See how well that works. Perfect. Perfect, like a glove. Comes right up to the edge of the case. No lifting. Beautiful. Very nice. So the whole front of the phone is now protected. Nice and smooth. I am feeling it. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and move on to the scratch test. All right, so again, we're going to start off with a level 5. And we're going to move on to a level 6. And then finally a level 7. No scratches at a level 5. There are scratches at a level 6 and just ever so slightly a little deeper at a level 7. So pretty much on par with all the other screen protectors out there. Not bad at all. Perfect installation, works perfect with cases, and the scratch resistance is pretty good. So I'm definitely going to give Spigen a thumbs up. And this next screen protector is a matte privacy screen protector by BYIUIHS. You get an installation mat, 2 installation packets, a squeegee, a rear camera protector, and 1 screen protector for the front of the screen, and then 1 screen protector for the inside screen. So first we'll start off with the main screen. We'll go ahead and take our guide stickers and we'll put one on each side here, just like that. And then we'll peel off the underside sticker. And then we'll hold on to the guide stickers to install this the best that we can. Then we'll use the squeegee to kind of press this down onto the screen. Then we're going to put the squeegee behind the middle line here and lift up on tab 2. And make sure it goes up and over our screen and just kind of push out just like that. Go ahead and turn this around. And we're going to put our squeegee behind the line again, lift up on our guide sticker, and then just squeegee out just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and very carefully lift up on this number 2, making sure it doesn't take the screen protector with it. Kind of squeegee out any bubbles we might see. Looking pretty good. Very nice installation. We don't really have any bubbles except for these little marks over here. I can probably get out if I really wanted to. Those should disappear over a couple days. Very nice. Feels nice and smooth. Go ahead and turn the screen on. It does definitely dull the screen, but it is matte, and then when you turn the screen to the side, you don't see the screen anymore. Yep, no problems with the touch. Working perfectly. No issues there. Feels nice and smooth. Now we're going to go ahead and do the inside. All right, and then for the inside screen, we're going to try to do the same exact thing. We're going to try to line it up the best that we can. We'll go ahead and put the guide stickers on the side here. Going to peel off the underside. And we're going to use our guides to try to install it the best that we can. It looks pretty good, so we'll kind of just push down on the screen protector a little bit just so it adheres. And then we'll take our squeegee and kind of squeegee that out. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and peel this part back. We'll put our squeegee behind the line here. Make sure it goes up and over, just like that. Okay, and we'll do the same thing for the other side. Gonna use a dust sticker here. Do the same thing, put our squeegee in the middle, lift this up, and just squeegee it out. So now we can go ahead and very carefully remove the number 2. All right, now we just need to squeegee out some of these bubbles. Now the inside screen didn't go as well because they had you squeegee this way instead of squeegeeing this way with the little dip. This always happens, but there's really nothing that you can do. We'll see what happens if we fold. Yeah, see, now there's a bubble. And it just looks horrible. Yeah, it's just going to get worse. So the way that they have you install it is not good. They should have had us install it this way and not this way because there's always a bubble in the middle here. That's too bad because it would have came out pretty good. The matte does look really nice on here. Touch is working fine. As you can see, the screen disappears. That's a shame that they had you install it incorrectly, and there's nothing you can do because the way that the screen protector is cut, it's cut this way instead of this way. So unfortunately, I'm going to tell you to not get the screen protector and stay away from it because of this. There's nothing you can do now. It's totally ruined. That's too bad because the outside screen protector came out pretty good, whereas this one, they had to screw it up by having you push the wrong way. So I'm definitely going to give this one a thumbs down. All right, and here we have the Ringke tempered glass screen protector. So here we have our little installation packet and a tempered glass screen protector. So what I would recommend doing is before you put the tempered glass screen protector on, put on the top cover of one of their cases so you have a little guide for the screen protector. So if we turn the case upside down and we put the screen protector inside, you can see that it fits perfectly within their case. They also have some guide stickers that you can use for alignment. We take our screen protector, make sure that the little piece that you're going to pull off is underneath. And then we'll go ahead and put these guide stickers on the top and the bottom. Just like that. Make sure there's no dust on the screen. We'll go ahead and install our protector on the top. Now I'll go ahead and pull off the underside of the screen protector here. Make sure you don't touch the underside of the screen. We'll use our guides. And then just press down on the middle of the screen here, and it should adhere everywhere all over the screen. Kind of take your guides off very gently. If you see any bubbles, you can use the little squeegee that they gave you to get out any of those. Looks like a pretty good install. I did get a couple specks of dust underneath the screen, but that's not the screen protector's fault. You can see right there and right there. But all in all, pretty easy install, and the screen protector looks great. It covers pretty much the whole screen when you have a case on it. Feels pretty nice. Touch perfectly fine, no issues there. It's crystal clear, so it looks just like the glass on your phone. Very nice. So I definitely give this tempered glass screen protector a thumbs up. And then here we have their metal camera cover. So here is the protector. It is made out of a thin aluminum. And when you install this, it will give your camera bumps a little raised edge to protect your cameras. So this will get all scratched up instead of your lenses. So we're going to go ahead and clean our camera lens here. Now what I would recommend doing is using maybe like a little piece of tape or something, and we're going to put it in the middle of our protector just like this to give us kind of like something to hold on to perfectly align this. Then when you're ready, peel off the back here. So like I said, we'll have like some little wings to align it. And then just push down when you have it in place. And there you go. Perfectly aligned. Looks beautiful. And like I said before, add some raised edge to protect your cameras. Okay, so here is Whitestone Dome's premium film. So we get a little piece of installation foam. We get a camera protector that's made of aluminum, our squeegee, our installation packet, our instructions, a screen protector for the inside screen, and a screen protector for the outside screen, as well as a spine protector. So the first thing you want to do is to put down your installation film. Kind of put that down where you think you might want to install your screen protectors. So first we're going to start off with the inside screen. So we're going to place our phone with the flatter side without the camera against our foam, just like this. We're going to go ahead and peel off the back film here. I have to rotate my screen because I'm going to install it like this. We're going to hold on to the tabs and kind of put it down the best that you can. Go ahead and take our squeegee and kind of just squeegee out some of the bubbles so the screen protector adheres to the screen. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it does stay down while we're installing. Now we're going to go ahead and pull back on one. We're going to put the squeegee in the middle. Make sure it goes in between the metal posts of your phone. We'll lift one backwards, just like this. Make sure it goes up and over your screen and just push that out and get out any bubbles we might see. Then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Put our squeegee back here, lift up on two, and we'll just squeegee out forward. Try to squeegee out any bubbles. Then we're going to use a guide sticker in one of the corners to kind of peel up the protective cover. So I'll do it in this corner here. Just put the guide sticker down and then just slowly peel up. And the top screen protector will come with it. And then very gently try to squeegee out any bubbles you might see. They would disappear in a couple days, so don't push really hard at all. Just very gently try to get rid of any of the bubbles. But again, like I said, they should disappear within a couple days. All right, so let's look at the installation. There are a couple bubbles, very small, very minor. Those should disappear within a couple days, like I said. It feels just like the screen that came with your phone. Very nice. We'll go ahead and test out the touch. Touch working beautiful. Very nice. No problems at all. Let's go ahead and test out the crease. We'll go ahead and fold it up. Still looks really nice. Not bad at all. It does collect some fingerprints, but you should just be able to wipe those away very easily without hardly any effort, which I am. Very nice. Installation was not bad at all. It was pretty easy. And again, like I said, touch feels just like the screen protector that came installed on your phone. All right, so let's go ahead and do the outer screen protector now. Make sure you clean the screen off really well and then dry it off. Get rid of any dust. All right, then we're going to take our screen protector here. We're going to take off the adhesive on the back. Again, don't touch the underside. We're going to have to line it up the best we can here using the tabs. Once you have it down, Go ahead and use the squeegee to get out any bubbles you might see. Again, we're going to put the squeegee behind the line here, pull back on one, up and over the screen and push out. Same thing with number 2. Put the squeegee down, lift up on 2, up and over, push out. Get out any bubbles you might see. I don't see any bubbles. Worked out pretty well. Go ahead and take a guide sticker to one of the corners again. Again, be very careful when you're lifting up. And there we go. Pretty easy installation, and it covers pretty much all of the screen. Feels real nice. Just kind of like the glass almost. Very nice. Touch, perfectly fine. Very responsive and smooth. Very clear. Working very nice. Very nice. I like it. Let's go ahead and test out our fingerprints. It does collect some fingerprints, but again, you just easily wipe those away without hardly any effort. Very nice. Now there is a slight line in the middle of the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very slight. If you're looking at the screen, you really can't see it, but if you put it in the light, you can. Hopefully that should disappear within a couple days, but it's not horrible. So when I tried to put my case on, it did peel up this little top edge in the corner here. That's not the fault of the screen protector, but it's just something that happened. So I'm going to try to put this on one more time here. Okay, there we go. So it was just the way that I put the case cover on. It kind of smushed up on the top screen protector there, but I reinstalled it again and it's perfectly fine now. It just sits underneath the case. So very nice screen protector film. Very clear, easy installation, no bubbles. Looks like it's case friendly. Very nice. So one more install. We have a rear screen protector as well. So go ahead and clean off our phone, dry it off. And again, we'll go ahead and peel off the underside of the screen protector just like that. And we'll go ahead and hold on the tabs and put it down the best we can. Use our squeegee to kind of get it to adhere to the screen. All right, looking good. We'll go ahead and push this up. We're going to put our squeegee behind number 1. Now we're going to have to put it off to the side of the camera because we can't get all the way over. So we'll lift up on 1. Up and over here, we're going to kind of have to help this up and over the camera. Just like that. We'll go ahead and get around to the camera as well. We'll go ahead and do the same thing for number 2. Behind the line, up and over, push out. And there you go. Now again, we're going to take our guide sticker, put it in one of the corners, and then carefully lift up. And get out any bubbles you might see. So not too bad. Now we have a glossy back, and hopefully these little bubbles and markings will go away after a couple days. But it does feel pretty nice. And fingerprints, does pick a little bit of fingerprints up, but you can wipe those away. And this will be good if you want to go with the phone without a case on it. Give you some back protection here. And that's what it looks like with the installed aluminum camera protector. As you can see, it does give some raised edge to your camera bumps, so anything that's going to touch is going to hit that aluminum piece instead of your camera lenses. Very nice. So now we'll go ahead and install the spine protector. Go ahead and wipe that down. Okay, so we're going to take our protector. You're going to peel off number 1, which is underneath. Then we're going to hold on to the tabs and kind of line it up the best that we can. Then when you have it in place, just kind of push it down with your finger. Then we're gonna take our squeegee, put it behind the line, pull back on 2, up and over, just like that. Do the same thing for the other side. Pull back, up and over, and out. Then you can use your little wipe to push down the middle because we still have the protective cover to take off. Then you just peel off the protective cover just like that, and then you can use the wipe again to push down the rest of the protector. Now your hinge is all protected. You almost can't even tell that it's on there. So all in all, very nice screen protectors. You get 4 of them actually, 1 inner, 1 out, and 1 for the back, and 1 for the hinge. So you really can't go wrong. So I'm definitely going to give this one a thumbs up. And then here we have Whitestone Dome's Premium Gen Film. Looks like we get an inner screen protector and a screen protector for the outside screen and a hinge screen protector. We also get another installation film. We get our squeegee, our installation packet, some removal film, our instructions, and then our installation tray. So this one does require some putting together. It's not very hard at all. You can definitely do it, and I'll show you how. So here we have the main installation tray. We have the top showing up above here and the bottom towards me. We're going to take this little piece here. We're going to stick it inside this little section here. Make sure that that's very tightly installed. We're going to go ahead and take our phone. Make sure the cameras are towards the top. Going to wipe down our screen. Very good. And then we're going to dry it off. And then we can use our dust sticker to take care of any dust we might see. Now this is super important. Make sure you do this exactly as I tell you, because I messed this up on the Fold 3 and it was a disaster. We only get one real shot at this. So there's holes up at the top here. Those are going to go into these little posts here, and then these little sections here are going to go onto the little posts here. Note that you can only put it one way. And very carefully, when you do this, make sure that this screen does not touch the screen of the phone, or there's going to be a lot of trouble. So that's number 1. Number 2 is we need to be very careful when we're peeling off this number 1, making sure not to peel off the top protective cover, because if we do that, there's going to be trouble. So 2 things we need to be sure of. Don't touch the screen, and make sure when we peel off the number 1 that it doesn't peel off the top protective layer. So here we go. Put it against our little foam post. Again, super important. Make sure that when we peel off number 1, it peels off nicely and doesn't peel off the top layer. So we'll go ahead and put this in the post just like that. We'll hold this and then peel off number 1 just like that. That part's done. Now we're going to put the little posts into the bottom here. Make sure that it's in there really well. All right, we are set. Hard part is pretty much done. Now we're going to take our squeegee here. We're going to rest these little posts into the very sides of the plastic here, and then we're just going to push all the way forward and do not stop. And we'll hold down with our other hand on the plastic piece. Again, just push forward. Once that's done, you can just keep holding, release the top from the posts, and then we'll continue to just push down any parts that we might see that we might have missed. Everything looks pretty good. Now, very carefully, we're going to peel off this top layer, making sure that it doesn't take the underside screen protector with it. Very carefully. Flawless installation. You can do this too. So then we can use the smaller side to kind of smooth out any bubbles that we might see. Just be very careful. Pull out that post if it helps you a little bit. Just smooth out any of the edges. Of course, I had to miss a little piece of dust. It's ever so frustrating. Looking good so far. All right. Now that that's done, we can poke out our phone. The little cameras here. Just lift that up. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at our phone. It feels really nice. Just kind of like glass. Nice and smooth. I don't have any bubbles except for that one little piece that a piece of dust got stuck under the screen, of course. That's my luck. Hopefully it'll be better for you, but other than that, flawless installation. If you follow the way that I just did it, you should have absolutely no problems whatsoever. So we'll test out the touch. Nice and smooth. Perfect. No issues whatsoever. Touch working perfectly. crystal clear, looks really nice. So for the most part, it does reject fingerprints. It does collect some, but you can easily wipe them away with minimal effort. No problem there. Beautiful installation. Very nice. I'm very happy with this. So let's go ahead and move on to the front screen. Okay, we'll go ahead and get our screen protector here. We're going to peel off the underside, just like that. And we'll go ahead and install it the best that we can. Once you're happy with that, you can go ahead and just squeegee out any bubbles you might see. Then we're going to go ahead and put the squeegee behind number 1, lift up and over, push out, just like that. Very nice. Same thing with number 2. Up, push over. Very nice installation. We'll go ahead and use one of our guide stickers again to take off that protective layer. Careful not to lift up the screen protector. Very nice. Beautiful installation. Feels super clean, nice and smooth. Touch working perfectly fine. Very nice. Very clear. Touch working fine. It does collect some fingerprints, but again, minimal effort to wipe them away. There is a slight line in the middle, if you guys can see that, but you can't see it when you're looking dead on at the screen. So that doesn't even bother me, and that hopefully will disappear within a couple days. Flawless installation, no bubbles whatsoever. You really can't even tell that the screen protector is on there. Very nice. Let's go ahead and do the case test. Perfect. So you shouldn't have any problems with the cases either, because the screen protector takes up so much of the screen that the case should just nicely rest over the screen protector. No lifting, no issues. Very nice. So I'm super impressed with Whitestone Dome's premium gen film, and I have no choice but to give this one a thumbs up. And then here we have the Whitestone Dome Glass EZ. This comes with a hinge protector. It also comes with a camera protector, 2 screen protectors, and 2 installation packets. Now what I would recommend before installing your glass screen protector is, if you're going to use a case, take at least the top portion of the case and install it on your phone, and then install the screen protector inside of the case you're going to use to make sure that it's going to fit, and you can use the case as a guide. And I'm going to peel off the back screen protector here, just like that. And then I'm just going to place it inside my case cover, and it should perfectly line up. Then run your finger down the middle, and it should adhere to the whole screen, just like that. So there is the screen protector. Looks absolutely amazing. Touch works perfectly fine. It's crystal clear. It's nice and slick, just like glass. Touch working beautifully. Let's go ahead and test out the fingerprints. It does collect some fingerprints, but what glass doesn't. Very easily wipes away though. No problems. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and try my case one more time, see what happens. It's probably going to push up on it, but we'll go ahead and see. Yeah, so that same little corner, it's just a titch off. So you will have to try this with your case just to see if it works. But that little corner is just a titch too big, or I misaligned it when I was installing it. But the screen protector is really nice. It's got a little cutout for your camera up at the top here, so you don't have to worry about any dirt or anything on the screen interfering with that. So now let's go ahead and test out the scratch protection. Now this is the same glass that the liquid adhesive is using, so the scratch protection should be exactly the same as that. Go ahead and start off with a level 5. And we'll take it up to a level 6. And then finally level 7. Alright, so absolutely no marks from the level 5. There are from a level 6, and ever so slight for a level 7. 6 and 7 look pretty much exactly the same, which is pretty good. Definitely give this screen protector a thumbs up. It's clear. It feels really nice and smooth. Scratch protection is great. It should be case friendly because it doesn't come all the way up to the edge, but the one little corner, like I said, when I was installing it, it is peeling up. But other than that, it's a really nice screen protector. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a thumbs up. And then here we have the Whitestone Dome Premium Screen Protector that uses liquid adhesive. So for this installation, you're going to need a couple things extra. I would get some paper towels, some Q-tips, and for our curing LED, you're either going to need a USB wall adapter or a power bank. So here we have a little installation packet. We have our installation tray. We get our instructions guide. We get a hinge protector, some extra pads, and some extra protectors for our buttons and cutouts. And we get 2 screen protectors and 3 vials of liquid. So the first thing we need to do is to clean our phone screen. Then we'll dry it off. Then we're going to insert our phone into the jig here. Use a little wipe to kind of press the phone into place. We'll get rid of any dust. The next thing we need to do is install our side and speaker covers. So we'll go ahead and peel off this little strip underneath here, just like that. And then we want to install them along the sides of the phone. Then I would use my wipe to kind of press that down. And then we'll put this down over the little slots. And we'll use our wipe to press that down again. Then we'll put down our speaker covers. Pretty much the same way that the other one worked, this one's going to work too. Make sure you take this little piece out first. And we'll just press that down very lightly, but make sure it is stuck down on the screen. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the top here. Make sure it is pressed down very good because you don't want the liquid to get into your speaker. Then we're going to go ahead and press this down over the top of our phone, making sure that the speaker portion is to the top of the phone. Okay, that is firmly in place. Now we're going to take our little piece here and we're going to insert it into the top. There's a little spot for it, just like that. Then we're going to insert this bridge into the middle here, just like that. Then we're going to slightly unscrew the black end just to start it just a little bit. Then we're going to unscrew totally the blue end here, holding it upright. Then we'll go ahead and turn this upside down into the little hole here and undo the rest of the black until all the adhesive has come out of the vial. Okay, we'll put the black cap back on. We'll take this out. Put the blue cap back on so it doesn't get everywhere. And you can throw that out. Then we'll remove the bridge. Then we'll take one of our screen protectors. We're going to peel off the bottom here, just like that, making sure you don't touch the underside. We're going to put it bottom first into the jig, and then it's going to rest on top of the little black piece we have here. Now, what we need to do is press on the bottom of the jig so the little bubble goes directly in the middle here, and as soon as it touches the screen, we'll pull out this little black piece here. Now, if need be, if the bubble moves off to the right or to the left a little bit, you can kind of correct it by tilting the whole thing, but you need to make sure that when it gets to this point, it's in the middle and it touches the screen. So we're going to go ahead and push down to try to get it down to the middle. Again, as soon as it touches the middle, we'll go ahead and release. So you see it started going off to one side. We'll correct and then push down and then release. And then just let the adhesive go all over the whole screen until it's done. do not press on the screen protector right now. Just let it rest. It may take a few minutes for the adhesive to get all over the glass. Okay, so once you see that the liquid adhesive has covered the whole entire glass screen, we're going to go ahead and start our first curing. So you're going to plug in your LED again to either a wall adapter or a power bank like I have here. So we're going to start the curing process. We're going to cure the top for 15, middle 15, and then bottom for 15. So just press the button in one time and then leave it. Then we're going to do the middle for 15 and then the bottom for 15. Okay, now we very carefully need to take this jig apart and take our phone out. So what we're going to do here is there's a couple plastic tabs on the side. We just need to press those in to release, and then we're going to lift up on the jig here. Okay, looking good so far. Very nice. Okay, so now that that's off, just kind of take a look around to make sure that there's no adhesive everywhere. Once you're satisfied that there's not going to be liquid everywhere, you can then start to take off your protectors here. Then we're going to take our phone out of the jig here very carefully. Try not to touch the glass at all. Just look around the edges, make sure everything's nice and clean. Looks really good. Very nice. So far so good. I don't see any liquid adhesive everywhere, so I don't need to really clean anything up. If you do have liquid adhesive, just gently take an alcohol wipe and wipe down the sides, but this looks super clean. So we'll go ahead and do the final curing process, which is 60 seconds on the top, 60 seconds on the bottom, and then repeat one more time. So then all you need to do is press the button in twice. Then we'll go ahead and move this down to the bottom and do the same thing, 60 seconds. And then repeat one more time. And now you're done. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Flawless installation. No bubbles whatsoever. Very smooth glass. Got a nice little cutout for your camera. Let's go and test out the touch. Working beautifully. Nice, no issues there. And as far as the fingerprints goes, it does pick up some fingerprints, but you can easily just wipe those away with minimal effort. Very nice. This one's definitely going to get a thumbs up. Now, as far as the scratch protection goes, this glass, again, is the same exact glass as you get with the EZ, but this stays on a lot better because it uses the liquid adhesive. So let's go ahead and test it out with my case. There you go, no issues there either. There's no lifting because the adhesive is holding the screen protector down. Very nice. So you can see no bubbles, no lifting, just pristine. This is my favorite screen protector. It can be a little overwhelming to install, but if you follow the instructions that I just showed you, as you can see, you can do it too. It comes out great. So that is it for the best and worst screen protectors for the brand new Galaxy Z Fold 4. If you guys stuck with me this far, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. That's exactly why I do this for everybody. And if you guys found a screen protector that you absolutely loved, definitely let me know in the comments and why you picked that particular one. Again, I will be putting links in the description in case you guys want to pick any of these up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Later.